Welcome back. Did you find that inner badass? Were you able to channel it? Was it in there? I'm sure you did, because it's always in there. And I'm really curious to hear about how that badass showed up in you and what that looked like, what that felt like, what that thoughted like, what that experience was like for you. And so now that you jotted down some words and phrases that really exemplified that experience, we want to hone those in just a little bit more through the power and the usage of self-talk. And self-talk is the internal dialogue and communication that we have within ourselves. Pretty simple. Internal dialogue and communication that we have within ourselves, usually about how we're thinking about something, how we're feeling about something, or what we're doing or not doing about something. And so self-talk in a performance arena can become very important because, as you might know, we say all sorts of shit to ourselves during a performance. A lot of times it's garbage and not helpful at all. And so we cannot leave this to chance any longer. If you've made the determination that you want to focus on the mental aspect of performance and it's important to you, know that the language and the conversations that we're having with ourselves are gonna be impactful. And if they're garbage, if we're not treating ourselves right, if it's based with doubt, we need to do our best. It won't be perfect, it never is, but we need to do our best to try to change that to more enhancing, positive self-talk. So that's why self-talk is so important, and that's why we need to identify key words, key phrases that we use on purpose, not accidentally, not some of the time, but purposefully and consistently. And that channel it exercise that you just got done with, this previous module, gave you a whole rich set of options of key keywords that you can pull from that helps remind you of your inner badass, of that confident person that's been sitting dormant in yourself, that's just waiting and ready to show up and arrive and kick ass. The little power punch, that little shot of B12 is in those phrases, are in those descriptions. So look through them, comb through them, pick the ones that most exemplify, that are most symbolic of your experience with confidence. Pick them, remind them to yourselves during times of pressure, in practice, try them on, experiment with them. And when you say it, just notice what the experience is like in you as you remind yourself with these very powerful keywords and phrases that you came up with that help you to be the confident badass that you deserve to be. That's what it's all about. So you've channeled it, now talk the talk and go be confident.